In previous days, we have seen two methods for solving the quadratic equation. First method, we have seen factorization method, and second, completing the square method. Now we are learning here the third method, that is formula for solving the quadratic equation, that means formula method. Yesterday we have seen the solution of standard form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 by completing the square method, and the solution we have written in this way: x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac and whole divided by 2a. When we separate these two, we get two roots. First I have written with positive value and second I have written with negative value. That means these two are the roots of quadratic equation. This derivation yesterday we have seen. The derivation of this we have seen by completing the square method, and this ready-made formula is now very useful for solving the quadratic equation. Students, this is the well-known formula for solving the quadratic equation, and this formula was given by an Indian ancient mathematician Sridharacharya around 1025 AD. So this formula is known as Sridharacharya's formula for determining the roots of quadratic equation. We will see the detailed information about mathematician Sridharacharya in the another session. We have seen that these two are the roots of quadratic equation. Out of these two roots, any one can be represented by alpha and other by beta. I have given the names to them. Alpha is equal to minus b minus under root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a, and beta is equal to minus b plus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. If you have given alpha to this, then this is beta. If you have written this is as alpha, and then this is beta. Now we are learning about the examples. Here is the question. Compare the given quadratic equations to the general form and write the values of a, b, c. This type of examples are asked in the examination for 1 mark. In the first question, this is the quadratic equation x square plus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. First of all, write down as it is. Compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. That means it is the standard form. Now compare these two equations. Coefficient of x square, that is here, is 1. That's why the value of a is equal to 1, comma. The coefficient of x is plus 2. That's why the value of b is equal to plus 2. Write down the coefficients with their proper sign. Now compare this constant c with this. That's why the value of c is minus 5. 5 has its sign, that is minus. That's why the value of c is minus 5. These examples are asked in the examination for 1 mark only. Now the example number 2. M square minus 5m is equal to minus 3. Write down the quadratic equation as it is. Now to write down in the standard form, transfer this minus 3 to the left side and write down in the standard form. M square minus 5m plus 3 is equal to 0. Now compare this equation with standard form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now by comparing these two, the value of a is 1 here. That's why a is equal to 1, comma. B is minus 5. That's why b is equal to minus 5. And the constant is plus 3. That's why c is equal to plus 3. Now third example. 3x square is equal to 7x. The constant term is not given here. transfer this 7x to the left side, it becomes negative. 3x square minus 7x, constant term is absent, that's why I am writing with 0. 3x square minus 7x plus 0 is equal to 0. Now compare this equation with the standard form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So that the value of a is plus 3, value of b is minus 7 and the constant c is 0. In this way we have to find out the values of a, b, c. Now we are practicing some examples like this.